All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about none other than Solana. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys from the Solana community for showing tremendous amount of support on a daily basis. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Continue supporting, and I will continue to bring out these daily updates for you guys. So if we're looking at the markets today, you guys can see we did start off the week on a negative note. We are seeing a retracement within the markets, and that is obviously due to the fact that Bitcoin did see a little bit of a minor retracement. As far as Solana is concerned, it's down about 1.5% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also down 1.7% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Price is currently sitting at $54.93 with a market cap of $23.2 billion. And the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $1.3 billion. So not bad at all. But before we get into what's happening with the Solana ecosystem and analyze the price, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So looking at this is huge, what I'm about to share to you. So NFT activities on Solana continues to surge, with Mad Lads clocking a new all-time high at 122.56 Solana floor price. And of course, if you guys don't know, Mad Lads is the biggest NFT art project on the Solana blockchain right now. And since the article has come out, we have seen the floor price even increase about 10 more SOL, and you guys can see it's currently sitting at 132.6 Solana. It continues to wanting to climb up the rankings, and that should show you the momentum shift that we're seeing. And if you do follow me on my channel from the beginning, this is something that I've been talking about for quite some time. I was saying that this is bound to happen, and we're seeing massive amounts of inflows from developers, a lot of projects showing interest on the Solana blockchain, and you guys can see this for yourself. 132.6 floor price isn't cheap. That's $7,000 USD, roughly over 7,000 for one of these NFTs. And this is being compared to the likes of Bored Ape, the Ethereum biggest NFT and possibly the biggest NFT out there, and as well as CryptoPunks, also DeGods. And of course, DeGods launched originally on Solana, but they are being hurt big time. The biggest L they have taken is the fact that they went and migrated to Ethereum, and this is really hurting them. And Mad Lads has taken over. This project originally came out at 6.6 SOL as a mint. I remember it was around April, I think, and now it's 132.6. So you could really see how fast it's growing, and this could label itself as the biggest Solana-based NFT moving forward. We could, as people are saying, oh, this is not going to reach levels like Bored Ape, but when Bored Ape was 1 ETH, no one probably thought it's going to go to 200, 300, 400 ETH, and we saw what happened. So I wouldn't be surprised if this does make its way up to that level. But this really speaks for the overall ecosystem growth, and I think there's going to be more NFTs coming in the future that are going to shape the overall Solana future ahead of us. And let me know if you guys have certain NFTs that you have on your radar that you think will be the big ones. I really want to know as well, because I am diversifying my portfolio and I am adding NFTs in my portfolio as well. But what's happening with the price? So of course, as mentioned to you guys earlier, BTC did start off the week on a negative note. We saw a little bit of a retracement within the price of BTC, and obviously that has impacted the entire market, especially because of the fact that dominance is picking up. The fact that dominance index is picking up, this is causing altcoins to lag behind Bitcoin, and that's exactly what we're seeing happening right now. But the way Solana is holding, it continues to surprise me. And obviously we're seeing more FUD coming in because of course the price is down a little bit. But speaking about the price being down, let's keep giving ourselves a reminder that from the yearly high, Solana is down only 19.56%. Now you may be saying 19.56% is quite a big, large retracement. Absolutely not, especially after seeing a project pump up almost 300%. These are some factors people don't pay attention to. People, are extremely bullish when the prices are skyrocketing like this, what we have seen in the previous bull cycle and what we have seen in the last 1 month and a half. But when, we do see a little bit of a boring sideways momentum coming in, people are all of a sudden, extremely bearish. And this is good for the people that want to be picking up Sol at a cheaper price. So what's happening with Solana right now is that, we're holding. When I say we're holding at some very important levels of support, I mean we're holding at some very, very important levels of support. You can see this for yourself. I drew this trend line, and we've seen the price go below this. Of course, we created a double bottom at the $51.10 mark. But right now, this is the other support, massive support at $54.87. And if this support is lost, you guys can see we did go. If I were to zoom in for you guys, we did wick 2 different times below it. But right now, as we're recording this update, we're literally sitting exactly on this trend line that I have just drawn for you guys. You can see a few rejections. The price is trying to get past this resistance right now, but we're seeing a little bit of a hard time. But remember, we've been through this before. We've been below this. But now speaking about below, this level of support, if this level of support is not able to hold, if we're able to not actually go back above it, then there is a chance that we could potentially be seeing Solana retesting this $51.25 mark once again. So if Bitcoin were to decide to push back down to 36,200, which it has been doing pretty much since the month of November really started, since we actually went into the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level, we've seen insane amounts of liquidations where shorts and longs happening. You guys can see this for yourself. You can't make this up. It's right in front of you, and there is a chance that we could be retesting to 36,250 zone, and that would still put the price in an upwards trend for the price of Bitcoin. So there is a chance that we do get down to that level, and in order for us to get down to that level, that's a move of about 2%. And it's pretty realistic to think that Solana could be retesting those levels if that were to happen. That's only a 6.7% move, and as mentioned to you guys before, that level of support is extremely important. Right now, you guys can see we're pushing back up already. Wants to break out. Solana still has the momentum. People don't realize this, but Solana has a lot of momentum right now, and I think a lot of people tend to ignore it. If you're looking at the weekly time frame, this is where we can see what would be the next target if the price were not to hold at the $51 mark. So if that were not to hold, let's say Bitcoin does decide to push possibly even back to this $35,825, we see a full-on retest. Obviously, if we retested the 35,825, then this upward trend gets invalidated. So we do need to see Bitcoin price not go down to that level. Even if it were to go down to 35,995, it still keeps the upwards trend in play. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how BTC reacts. But if that were to happen, there could be a chance. There could be a strong likelihood that we could be seeing a $48 Solana once again. I've shared this target with you guys before, and it seems to me like this could happen. And you guys can see the support where we're currently sitting at is huge levels of support. And obviously, like I said, if this were to lose the support line, $48.44 would be the next exact target that I would be aiming for, which is a move of about 11% from the current price level. So let's not forget the way Solana has held pretty much since the entire month of November. Since November 10th, we've been pretty much holding at this level and not seeing the price of Solana go below the $50 mark, and that should really tell you how much momentum Sol really has. And we need to look at the broader side of things, the ecosystem, what it's doing. Let's kind of forget about the price. Long-term perspective, you guys know I think Solana will hit all-time highs, shock a lot of people, and will be one of the beneficiaries from this ETF approval when this happens. So that's that for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys think, and thank you for all your support. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.